What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Luke J. Gagnon, filling in for Real American Politics. Today I am at Wildcat Mountain State Park in Wisconsin, gonna climb up this bluff right here. But I thought, well, I'm still at the bottom and maybe slightly when I'm going up, I might make a quick video, to go over some of the stuff because we want to keep the daily uploads going. Real American gave me permission to do walking videos, so you guys saw my video yesterday. Now I thought I'd do one today where I'm also walking, and this one I'm doing it at the beginning of the walk, so I'm not going to look as shitty. I still don't look very good, but still. No, but basically what I wanted to talk about today was kind of the abysmal democratic messaging that is taking place, not just in relation to the big beautiful bill, but just in general. The fact that these people don't seem to really know what messaging works, and we've seen this time and time again with the messaging they're using. They're basically moving a lot of their messaging just around these very low time issues, these issues that aren't going to be relevant in 10 years. You got to remember, the first thing they attacked them on was the egg prices thing, and then within a month they were back down. Gas prices too, they were attacking them on gas, back down. Attacking them on the tariffs and the stock market, the 401ks, all of that's back to normal. And now you're seeing with the BBB, they're attacking a lot of this Medicare and Medicaid stuff, which I'd like to point out. Most of the things with the Medicare and Medicaid, and I believe I pointed this out in the video yesterday, is actually quite popular, the things in the bill. So even though people will say, I don't support the bill in polling, it really doesn't work like that. Most people just don't really know what's in the bill. They just repeat what they hear. But for example, that thing with the Medicare, that was put up to a vote in Wisconsin, my home state, obviously, 2 years ago during the spring election 2023. That is when our guy got blown out of the water, and it passed 70-30. Even Madison voted for it. So that's an issue that I think is a lot less unpopular than the polls might make it out to be. So again, it just seems like their messaging is not very good. Now, what does this mean for 2026? Because typically the party out of power, does good in the midterms. That's the whole cliche. And I take this way. Two ways. Which way do I go? Let's see, what we're talking about, the woke left, so let's go left, what this usually means for the midterms, and sorry if I'm saying whatever, but very difficult to multitask. But basically this messaging isn't really working with a lot of independent voters, and it isn't really inspiring their base either. You can see this in fundraising. Right now the GOP has over 100 million raised. DNC has about just over 10 million raised, which obviously they got a few months to get that fixed, but I just don't see it happening. I think this party is a party that they can make it up. They're going to get some big money donors, but will it be enough? And that'll be the experiment we see over the next few months. Are the Dems going to be able to recover? They might not, but we're going to be here. We're going to be here the whole way to tell you what's going on, how's it happening, and I look forward to covering the journey to the midterms. Also, note to self, when you're climbing a mountain, or not a mountain, this isn't a mountain, it's a bluff. Climbing a bluff, probably don't film a video, because it's not going to come out very good. But still, got to get the daily video out, so here we go.